Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Mitchell Vining, and I'd like to start you off with a quote that goes like this. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. Those are words once spoken by the 35th President of the United States of America, John F. Kennedy. Everyone knows of JFK as the president that was assassinated in a convertible Lincoln in Dallas, Texas, but I'm here to tell you of the great achievements this man made in his short life. John Fitzgerald Kennedy was born on May 29, 1917 in Brookline, Massachusetts. While Kennedy may have been a poor student in his younger years, he grew into his own in college. He attended Princeton for one semester, then transferred to Harvard in 1936, where he earned his degree. While in college, he wrote a thesis on why Britain was unsuccessful in the fight against Germany in World War II, which was later published and sold as a book and sold for more than 80,000 copies. After graduating college, he joined the Navy, where he commanded the patrol torpedo boat PT-109. He was given the Navy and Marine Corps Medal for extreme heroic conduct and the Purple Heart after his boat was struck and sunk by a Japanese warship. Kennedy suffered back injuries, but still managed to carry a wounded sailor by the life vest and led other survivors to an island where they were rescued 6 days later. JFK served in the House of Representatives from 1946 to 1952 before running for a seat in the U.S. Senate. While in the Senate, he wrote another book entitled Profiles in Courage, which won a Pulitzer Prize for biography in 1957. He remains the only president to have won a Pulitzer Prize. JFK's presidential election was historic in two ways. One, he was the second youngest president in history, and two, he was the first president to be born in the 20th century. In his inaugural address on January 20th, 1961, JFK wanted to inspire Americans to be more active when he said, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." While in his presidency, he created the Peace Corps in 1961 by executive order, and in 1962, during the Cuban Missile Crisis, Kennedy vowed to defend the United States at any cost. Kennedy negotiated the Limited Nuclear Test Ban Treaty with Great Britain and the Soviet Union, which was a key step in ending the Cold War. While in office, he managed to increase minimum wage and water down tax cuts. One of the last acts of his presidency near the end of 1963, Kennedy sent a civil rights bill to Congress. This bill eventually passed as the landmark Civil Rights Act in 1964. Many regard JFK as one of the great presidents of the United States of America, ranking him with other great leaders such as Abraham Lincoln and Thomas Jefferson. We will never know what would have come of the U.S. if he were to have an extended presidency and long life, but I would like to leave you with a few words from the last speech he never gave. We in this country and this generation are, by destiny rather than by choice, the watchmen on the walls of world freedom. We ask, therefore, that we may be worthy of our power and responsibility, that we may exercise our strength with wisdom and restraint, and we may achieve in our life and our time, for all time, the ancient vision of peace on earth, goodwill towards men. That must always be our goal, and the righteousness of our cause must always underlie our strength. For as was written long ago, except the Lord keep the city, the watchman waketh but in vain. Thank you.